Alright people, this is my second attempt recording this goddamn video. Um, Cut out before, probably because I went over by 20 minutes, 15 minutes threshold. So let's try to race through the show real quick. Yeah, so this show kicked off from Green Bay, I believe. Kicked off in an interesting way. Daniel Bryan, uh, well, Stephanie McMahon was in the ring first of all. Daniel Bryan cut a very good promo. Um, he was all suited and booted, basically showing how he was made over and stuff, and then cut a really good promo on John Cena. Um, and then Vince McMahon came out, basically told him to shave his beard. So Vince brought out the chair, looked like he was going to cut his beard. Daniel Bryan sat in the chair. Then they brought fucking Wade Barrett to actually cut his beard. And Daniel Bryan headbutt um, Wade Barrett. Looked kind of legit because you saw a picture of Wade Barrett's face after, and he has like a massive bump on his head. Um, so yeah, um, and basically shave proceeds to shave Wade Barrett's beard off. So yeah, it was what it was. It achieved something. It was an interesting segment. But Daniel Bryan was very good. Lots of kind of work jabs, if you like. Vince McMahon doing. He got a decent promo. He kept fucking calling it the WB champion a few times. Like lots and lots of botches there. I don't know what the fuck was wrong with Vince today. Um, but yeah, decent promo. Achieved what it needed to achieve. It was a good way to start the show. Then Daniel Bryan exposed the T-shirt, which was basically a play or a piss take off John Cena's the champ is here with the arrow facing downwards, and you had basically saying that the beard is here with the arrow facing towards the beard. So and it was a good promo. Exposed some merchandise for Daniel Bryan, so we're all good. Um, And I completely forgot, the most irrelevant bit of news, I completely forgot that this was actually announced, I think it was 2 weeks ago, or the week last week, but Miz is going to be the SummerSlam host. Next, he joined commentary for RVD versus Del Rio. RVD won, and then in brutal fashion, Alberto Del Rio fucks up Ricardo Rodriguez, like kind of like similar to the way Wyatt took out Kane. Alberto Del Rio used the steps and took out Ricardo Rodriguez because I don't know, he was frustrated, he lost the match. I don't know. Um, but I think this aggressive Alberto Del Rio is a better fit for him. He exposed this aggressive Alberto Del Rio. I think it was early 2012, late 2011, and it was a better fit for him. It fit better for him. So I'm happy for that. I still don't care about the character, but I think it's a better fit for him. The aggressive heel. Then probably this is the point where I noticed that the crowd was really dead tonight, and that was Cody Rhodes cutting a good promo. They just didn't react to either Cody or Sandler really. But yeah, basically Cody gave him a gift, which was his briefcase that Cody threw in the river a couple of weeks ago. A little fucked up and a little damp. But they had a brief brawl, and then that was that. Then Henry versus Bareback. Um, at this point, I completely tuned out of the match because I figured that this was some sort of weak ass attempt to kind of give Bareback some momentum, and I figured that they may decide to put Bareback over. Um, but they didn't. I was wrong. Okay, I found out later on that apparently bareback, walked away from the match. So I'm guessing this is the start of sort of feud, which will probably result in a match at SummerSlam because both of them are quite directionless at the moment. So I'm guessing it will have a WrestleMania rematch at SummerSlam. Um, Bella's had a backstage segment. I'm all for this Total Divas thing. Apparently they had a pretty good, or better than anticipated, rating on TV. I'm all for it because whilst I don't really care about the Divas division, I want to care about the Divas division. I like women wrestling when it's done right well. Um, I think this is a good program to have a little bit of exposure and interest in the Diva division. You can create characters. It's just another network or another way or another avenue of being able to do that. And I think it's a good way to go. So I'm all for this particular show. But yeah, it was just a quick backstage battle with the Bellas and Natalie slapping the shit out of one of them. It looks like that new Diva seems to be aligning herself with the Bellas. And Cena cuts a promo. At this point, I realize how much better on the mic Daniel Bryan is than John Cena. Just the same old fucking shit. It was a shame for Cena because just when it started to get a little bit better, the crowd woke up and started to start chant boring, which I find kind of funny. And then Randy came out talking his usual monotone, robotic bullshit, cutting a promo basically saying the champ is here because I have the briefcase. Shield came out, surrounded the ring, looked like they were going to jump the two of them. Daniel Bryan came into the ring, decided to make it even. The inevitable match was made by Brad Maddox. The only time we saw Maddox the whole night, which was kind of weird. So yeah, it was 3-on-3, which was going to be the main event. Tons of Funk versus the Wyatts. Wyatts won. Probably in a lot of ways, my favourite part of the show was the promos that were cut with Bray Wyatt and Kane. I thought they cut very good promos. It wasn't a rivalry I was particularly interested in. I just became interested in that. I still fully expect Bray to go over, but what I'm more intrigued by is how they're going to make Kane a heel. As you guys know, I called it about 3-4 weeks ago that where no one else particularly saw it coming was when I said that Kane would join the group. It's clear that they're going down that route. So I think, I suspect that that's what's going to happen. So yeah, we'll see what happens. I'm quite intrigued to see where they go with it. And it was the first time in a long time that Kane has cut a very interesting promo. It looks like they're going back to Psychotic Kane, which is obviously the best thing for him. And CM Punk cuts a backstage promo. I didn't really care too much for it. He didn't say anything particularly interesting. Then Caitlyn and Layla had a match. Looks like Layla is going back to her Laycool persona. And for all you guys, if you watch my videos, you know I love Caitlyn. Oh, hear me out. Not the character, but I fuck the shit out of that bitch. And she's pretty, tits, ass. Oh, I'd work that bitch silly. I ain't gonna lie. However, one thing you may not know, Layla, I don't know if it's the English accent, being a fellow Brit, I think she's so fucking fine. She's the finest diva in wrestling, like, for me. And I've thought that for the last 3-4 years. Oh, so I love this segment until fucking AJ's punk ass showed up. So, oh, for fuck's sake, Boner gone. So yeah, Layla won off a distraction off AJ. The whole thing I found kind of weird about this particular Divas bit was that Layla, right before that, cut a promo saying that all divas need to watch out because I'm coming for all of them. Yet she aligns herself with AJ because they go off skipping together. It's like, well, you just condescended, you just contradicted yourself. It was just like, alright, whatever. And then Christian and Heath Slater had a match. Christian won. Next, there was a lot of matches in tonight's show. A lot of matches. They had the show full of matches. CM Punk versus Axel, and probably what I imagine most people will be talking about. Um, it was actually a good match. Easily Axel's best match. Easily. Ended in a DQ. Uh, then Lesnar came out. DQ, I think it was Punk that got DQ because he put his hands on Heyman. So I think that's how it got DQ. Dragged Heyman into the ring. Lesnar came out. Then we had a brawl. Punk put up a better fight this time. Like, used a chair, hit a high flying clothesline, I think it was. But it eventually ended up with Punk getting F5 to fuck in the middle of the ring. Punk had a nasty gash right around his chin, right around there. Nasty gash. But yeah, it was good shit. Good shit. And then Lesnar cut an accidentally funny promo where he basically said he was the beast, he was the best. And then right at the end of it, his delivery was perfect. He basically said, Paul, say something stupid. And everyone started laughing. And essentially, Heyman challenged Punk to a fight next week between himself and Punk. So I'm guessing Lesnar will be on next week's show. That'll be a little ratings boost for that. Kofi Kingston's back. Yeah, I don't care either. Next, he faced Fandango anyway, and Kofi won. Next, in probably the biggest face palm what the fuck moment, Big E beat Ziggler. Relatively clean. I don't buy this. Oh, AJ and Caitlyn distracted him bullshit. It was relatively clean. And I was like, what the fuck are they doing with Ziggler? The only thing that was good about this was I got to hear Big E's entrance music twice. For all you guys who've been watching my videos know, I love Big E's fucking entrance music. Aside from that, I was just like, huh? How does that make sense? But yeah, anyway. And then Cena, Bryan, and Orton versus the Shield. It was an alright match. I can't even remember who won. I genuinely don't remember who won. I'm sorry, I don't. But it's sort of ended kind of weird. I think Orton kind of, sort of, perhaps, maybe not, turned heel. Basically, for no apparent reason, he seemed to RKO Bryan. Then the Shield slithered back in. Him and Cena fought off the Shield. Then Orton RKO'd Cena. And then Shield slithered back in. He slithered out. They beat down Cena a little bit, and then they triple power bombed Bryan to the canvas, and he literally watched from upstage. So I don't know if that means he's heel. I'm hoping that the suggestion that he may cash it in at Money in the Bank means that he won't. That's what I'm hoping. I'm not looking forward to this Orton reign, but the longer that they can prolong it, the better. I'm hoping that Daniel Bryan at least has a couple of months title reign. But yeah, all in all, it was a good show. It started off really good, kind of ended with a bit of a whimper. So for that reason, I'll give it a C+ show. It would have been a B- had the crowd been decent, but it was a bit dead, the crowd. But what can you do? I suppose you've got to travel around. So you can't always be in Jersey every week. So anyway, please do comment, like, subscribe, comment down below on this video. Try to keep it down. I'm not going to make any more promises when it comes to these videos, so just stay tuned. You will see some new videos. I just won't promise you when this time, but you will see some new videos. And I hope to catch you guys soon. Peace.